we do what we call a 360 evaluation. And so this is the one that for people that are leaders might make them cringe at the thought of this, but it's been massively helpful for me and my personal growth. And I think it's made the residents feel extremely valued. And so the 360 evaluation is different from the one-on-ones because in the 360, they actually evaluate me as well. And so some of those questions, you want me to talk through those questions, Nick? The 360?
Yeah, yeah, let's do it.
I'll just kind of roll through them pretty quick. Like I typically there's a Google form I send them days in advance. They fill it out so that I can look at it before we meet together. We take about 30 to 45 minutes. And it's always kind of funny because they're like, I typed it in there. I'm like, I still want to hear it from your mouth. You need to be able to share it with me. So I ask, hey, what's something in the last 90 days that I've done that has encouraged you? And then I ask, what's something that I've done in the last 90 days that's discouraged you? And then we asked, hey, what are 1 to 2 blind spots that you see in my life? And then what are 1 to 2 things in my life that you feel like I need to grow in? And then essentially we just do the same thing for them. And so we ask, like, hey, what do you feel like are areas you need to grow in right now? We ask on our one-on-one and 360, like, what do you feel like you've done well the last month or the last quarter? What have you not done well? It typically just leads to conversation where I can give more direct feedback of like if there's something specific, like I'm trying to think, like last year, not to air anybody out, but there was like just at times people not showing up on time for certain things. And so that's been a pretty consistent space where we give some evaluation for that. Some different like rules around the office, like you're not laying down on couches in the office space and stuff like that. Stuff that, 21 to 23-year-olds probably aren't always thinking about. And then we always ask, like, yeah, how can we best serve you? What's the 3 big things that you're focusing on right now? What needs clarity? What are opportunities you want? How can we be praying for you? And so that's kind of how the 360 evaluation goes. It's been super helpful. I just want to share the importance of asking residents questions like these because I don't know about you guys, but like for me, I hate when I go into a meeting and somebody's like, "Hey, you need to do better at this, this, and this." I'm like, out of those 3, maybe one of them I wasn't aware of, but the other 2 I probably know, and I would have loved the opportunity to communicate it to you, and then for you to give me feedback on how I can grow in those things. So that's a little bit of that.